How'd you kill these guys?
The bartender won't serve you down there. Maybe next time you should pick yourself up.
How'd you fucking kill them?
Much love, Greeksters.
Love you, man.
Dance like Kona less than 3 #R.
Thank you, mate. Look how calm it is, boys. Look how calm it is. Just imagine this is TwitchCon, boys. Got my chair here. Got my other chair here. We're just chilling with the subscribers, you know what I mean? Chilling with the subs. With the bartender. TwitchCon's lovely. Your Ice Poseidon over there. Tyler one over here.
If you drink, you get stronger.
Come on, Tyler. Come sit with me, mate. Come on, mate. If you drink, you get stronger. I can't even reach your drink. I can't reach it. Oh, shit, you can move. Come on, boys. Just chill with me, boys. Come on. Come on, come sit down with me. Who's this? Oh, shit, girl.
Hey Greek, have you tried out Subnautica in VR yet? I can promise you it will be one of the most immersive VR experiences you can have at the moment. It's a survival game, looks great. Sitting experience, not sure if the VR controllers work. In the dark.
We'll see. Let's pick a fight on T1. So we're chilling at TwitchCon. T1 gets a bit lippy as he does fucking usual. I fucking chuck a wait, what? Why is he not? Bitch ass. I'm not playing anymore. Next game.
superb display in that victory in their last game, and they want to build on that now.
Well, winning can be a fantastic habit, Martin, can't it? And if they get another one here, they're going to be a very strong force this season.
Well, this is a match-up between two international teams today. The disadvantage, Alan, is that they don't play together very often. The positive, of course, is they are the country's very best players.
They are indeed, and we have got some quality players to enjoy out there today, but as you say, not all of them have played together too often, so there might be a slight lack of understanding at times.
Makes the challenge here. Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hoofing it upfield. McDonald. There's good progress with this attack. Well, we're underway here. Schneider.
Well, he makes that transition happen quickly.
It's looking good, this move. They'll take the lead. Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's the
Well, this is always the great moment. The ball's on the centre spot and we're all ready to go. Looked very good indeed, but the move was broken down. Here's Van der Vaart. Here's McDonald. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Danny. And it's gone out of play there. Now Totti. On the attack here. Shots on here. Promising build-up until that challenge. Here's Van der Vaart. Martinez. Played to Van der Vaart. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Taken up by Totti. McDonald. Baker. Into the attacking third. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And now the shot! Oh, that's a good save. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Well, they're in a good position here. Here's McDonald. Martinez. McDonald. Played to Van der Vaart. Tries the through pass. And in goes the cross. It's with Toure. Makes a challenge here. Now Drogba. Here's a chance to attack. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Toure. Here's McDonald. Here's Drogba. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Here's Van der Vaart. Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball just runs straight out over the touchline. It's Drogba, came in with a challenge. And they've cut it out. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Possession now with Totti. Martinez. Milan with the ball. Kept his balance. Well, they've got the ball back now in the middle of the field. Toure. Tremendous understanding from these players. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. So that means it's a corner now. He's got support here. The shot's on! Turned away by the goalkeeper for a corner again. Well, he could have kept the ball, but he didn't. will be a goal kick. Now Totti. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. It's with Toure. Attacking well here. In with a chance. What a fine save. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Very good passing from this team. Good pass, getting it forward. And shoots! And they blocked it then. Tackle here. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly. It's good play until they got that challenge in. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Mauri. And now the shot! The shot gets blocked. Well, this is a corner, and they've got to defend properly against it. Well, that's... Kick-off here for the start of the second half. On the attack here, McDonald. Totti! Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Boateng. Comes the challenge. Good forward play from them. Shot up! And he's done it! Well, they've gone further behind, and I'm afraid the fingers are being pointed at the goalkeeper.
Looking at the manager as well, Martini, probably thinking about substituting the way he's playing.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Danny. Here's Van der Vaart. Toure. Here's McDonald. Well, we might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee. You can just see him testing it out every now and then. At the moment, though, he's carrying on.
Thanks, Jeff. That's got us right up to date. He's got his shot off now. So the corner about to be taken. Shots on here, and it's a heading chance now, and a goal! It was slow and steady, and it won the race. Fantastic football, really, to lead to a goal like that.
The keeper's a little disgusted with his defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
So they're looking for more at 4-0. Here comes the challenge. That's offside. The referees acknowledge that fact. Shots on! There's still a long way to go, but it's a step in the right direction with this goal. Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely.
Baker. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Was a foul. The referees have seen the situation. Of all the decisions that are difficult to get right on a regular basis, offside probably right up there, isn't it, Alan? Right here?
Yeah, when the defence is pushing up and the players rushing through, it's such a difficult decision, but it's a good one in this case.
Possession in the midfield area. Here's a chance to attack. Good challenge here. Here's McDonald. And shoots! Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. Well read by the defender. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Just a flick on with the header. They've kept possession. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. Boateng. Could be dangerous. Oh, chance! And that has reduced the lead, but there's still a long, long way to go. Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again. Baker. It's gone out for a throw-in. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Attacking now. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. It's with Toure. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Good forward play from them. In strongly. It was nicely worked until that point. when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that and get back on the ball when they're defending so much. The pass not completed, really. Well, they're in a good position here. Makes a challenge here. Baker. Now Totti. Tries the through pass. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. It's Drogba. That's a foul, it's a free kick. Toure. Played to Van der Vaart. It's looking good, this move. That's taken the heat out of the situation for the moment with that interception. Here's the chance. And in the end, it's nowhere near the target.
Oh, he showed great anticipation there.
And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. And the board shows 3 added minutes. On the attack here. Crisp defending there. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Boateng. And there we are, 4-2 the final score as the referee calls a halt. When we talked at the start of the season, Alan, about this team, we thought maybe mid-table, maybe even lower than that, but they're trying to prove everyone wrong and get into the top half of the table.
Well, they are, Martin, and there were plenty of
And it's the start of the game here. Promising build-up until that challenge. Taken up by Totti. Return pass. Totti. Baker trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Podolski. Good challenge here. Here come Porto with the ball. Martinez. There's good progress with this attack. And the cross comes in now. That's a very weak cross from a very good position. Cross coming in now. And it's a heading chance now.
Well, he put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. I have to say, it reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off. And they've taken the lead here.
Well, it was only a semblance of an opportunity, really. But he's turned it into a great goal with the first-time strike.
I don't think he had a chance, you know, to take another touch. He would have been crowded out, so what a decision.
Little private game between the two of them. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. The pressure now coming from the away team to get their challenges in further up the pitch, not make it easy for the opposing team to pass the ball.
Yeah, they're determined to make a game of it, and I think it needed to be done.
Could be dangerous. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Woodcock. I could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. And that will be offside. Flag went up. There's some potential in this move. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Here's a chance. Up for grabs here. Here come Porto with the ball. Totti. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. The away manager trying to get his point across. His team are sitting back too much. They want to press higher up the pitch.
Well, it's a bold move, isn't it, away from home, but I think it needed to be done.
Danny. Attacking well here. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. Well, they've got the ball back now in the middle of the field. Doing well to keep the ball. Got the ball back. Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier.
He goes a bit early, gets a bit too eager.
And Podolski. Made the challenge well. Into the attacking third. And that's one for the goalkeeper, I think. Played it back to him. Flag has gone up for offside tight. Baker. Totti. Toure. Martinez. Here's Van der Vaart. Baker. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Well, he's cleared the danger. Great chance! No chance with that one, too high all the way. Woodcock. Afellay. Here come Porto with the ball. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. More positive from the away team now, getting the challenges in further up the pitch, higher press.
Yeah, I think it needed to be done. They were a little bit lazy without the ball.
Well, they're in a good position here. Challenges for the ball. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Son. Good interception. Stop the game for the free kick. Toure. McDonald. It's looking good, this move. It's a neat pass. Son. Blaszczykowski. And the board shows 3 added minutes. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Toure. Martinez. So it's... Everything set for the second half. McDonald. On to the attack now. This could be it. And shoots! Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Now Podolski. Son. Good challenge. The pressure now coming from the away team to get their challenges in further up the pitch, not make it easy for the opposing team to pass the ball.
Yeah, they're determined to make a game of it, and I think it needed to be done. Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Now Podolski. Afellay. Woodcock. Strong challenge. Toure. That's a turnover of possession here. Woodcock. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. That's not even really threatening the goal, is it, at any point? Probably threatening a few behind the goal, watching, and if they're supporting him, groaning at him.
Yeah, good save from the bloke in row Z there. But certainly the keeper wasn't overworked.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Well, he tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper had no problems at all. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Got the tackle in. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Martinez. Here's Van der Vaart. The away manager trying to get his point across. His team are sitting back too much. They want to press higher up the pitch.
It's a bold move, isn't it, away from home, but I think it needed to be done.
There's some potential in this move. Toure. They've got the ball back by that interception. Came in with a challenge. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Martinez. Will be a free kick. Still 20 minutes to go. Could be dangerous. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. That throw has literally tossed possession away. As for the manager in the away dugout, he's shouting at his team. I think the message is to get into the faces of the opposition, press higher up.
They've got to be careful because they're leaving some spaces in behind now.
Another turnover in play here with that interception. McDonald. A timely challenge. He's going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. Woodcock. Here's a chance to attack. That's cut out. It's with Toure. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Here's Van der Vaart. In comes the challenge. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Martinez. Baker. And Podolski. Well, they're going to start from the back because it's a back pass to the keeper. Afellay. He's awarded the free kick. Here we go into the last 5 minutes of regulation time, and they lead by 1. Well, they're in a good position here. Defender to it first. Here's McDonald. The noise levels have gone up even more, and the scenario remains the same, the 1-goal lead, and we're into the last 10 minutes.
Well, the way things are shaping up, it looks like the home team are going to see out this lead, but still a chance for things to change.
Blaszczykowski. Woodcock. Here they come again. It might be their last chance here to get something from the game. 2 minutes of added time. That's what it says on the board. Baker. Final whistle's gone, and it's a 1-0 win. Close game. Well, they've done it with a... Superb display in that victory in their last game, and they'll want to build on that now.
Well, winning can be a fantastic habit, Martin, can't it? And if they get another one here, they're going to be a very strong force this season.
And here we are, start of the match. Into the attacking third. And the offside stops the play. Flag went up, referee blew. Goes out wide again. Crisp defending there. McDonald. And shoots! Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Assistant looking very confident about that one. He flagged, the referee gave the offside. And it's gone out for a throw. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. was a foul. The referee's seen the situation that he can play on. Good work from him. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. Possession now with Totti. Clearly a throw, not quite clear whose throw it is. Pucci. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Here's Voller. Gets his foot in there. Toure. Taken up by Totti. Some potential in this move. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out of that player there. Danny. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Possession given away once more. Danny. Martinez. Baker. Bale. Gets his foot in there. Attacking well here. Good defending. Now Totti. That was a foul. The referee's allowed the game to go on. He's entitled to do that. Promising build-up until that challenge. Pucci. Here come Porto with the ball. McDonald. Now Totti. McDonald. Danny. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. And the pass not completed, really. McDonald. Danny. Cut out by the defender. Here the challenge is a good one. McDonald. Now Totti. Can go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Here's Voller. Trésor. And in he goes with the tackle. Here's a chance to attack. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Goes for goal with the header. And it's into the back of the net. And front now. I have to say, Alan, that reminded me of you in your prime.
Oh, you're too kind, Martin, but it was a brilliant header, fantastic finish.
It looks as though this might have been a goalless game. You get that feeling sometimes, but we've got a goal.
I do have a feeling as well, Martin, this game will open up now, this contest. It's got to get better, hasn't it? It can't get much worse.
Defender to it first. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. 3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. Pucci makes the challenge here. Bale. Well, the ref... And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway. Good interception. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. He spotted a teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Toure. McDonald. On to the attack now. Doing well to keep the ball. Crisp defending there. It was a foul. The referee's seen the situation, but he can play on. Good work from him. He could cross it from here. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. Alan, what did you make of the goal? We can have another look at it now. We're starting to hear the away fans who haven't had too much to cheer in terms of the match, and now they're jeering because the home players are starting to waste time at every opportunity.
Well, the writing is on the wall. Trying to change that, but the home team doing everything in their power to deny them any kind of rhythm.
Well, that will be a throw. Tackle goes in. Decision is a throw. It's a fair tackle. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Now Totti. The shot's on! McDonald. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Building steadily here, keeping possession. He's got support here. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. Cut out the pass. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Baker. Could be dangerous. They've coped with it well defensively. Trésor. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. It Can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw. That throw has literally tossed possession away. Into the attacking third. McDonald stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. McDonald. Ah, that's one he'd like to see again. A back heel, brilliant. Attacking well here.
He does read the game well, this lad.
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And it's the goalkeeper's ball, quite clearly a wasted cross. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Good interception. Tackle goes in, moving forward with some danger to the... That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. Well read by the defender. That's offside. The referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Pucci. Here's a chance to attack. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. They've got to work hard to try and get it back. Now Totti. I think there's a split in the fans. They're all roaring, Alan, but some of them probably roaring to defend this 1-0 lead and some roaring for the attackers to add to it.
Yeah, I think one or two roaring for the final whistle too, but we've got a little bit of time before that happens.
Got it back again from his teammate. Baker. Shots on here. Terrific stop. Well, that's gone behind for a corner. Nicely played through ball. Totti! It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces, he
Got to be. That's a good save, he got a touch to that. Well, they're looking for yet another goal from the corner. Corner dealt with pretty straightforwardly, and the board shows 3 added minutes. Well, this could be their last chance to salvage something from this game. Martinez came in with a challenge. On to the attack now. The end of the match at 1-0. Almost there with this 3 points today. The league title within grasp. They haven't quite secured it, but Well, this is the division, isn't it? This is where the action is really at its most skillful. 3 games to go, and this club is marching towards the ultimate accolade, to be the champions.
And I think they'll be absolutely delighted with what they've contributed so far, but it's not over, is it? They've still got a lot of work to do.
Intercepted well. Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. And King. Comes in with a tackle. Martinez. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Taken up by Totti. One back very quickly. McDonald. Greco. Now Totti. It's looking good, this move. Tackle here. It's King. Won it back with an interception. Given the ball away now. McDonald. 1 or 2 tackles early on. He's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Martinez.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Gets his foot in there. Totti. Greco. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Pressed and won the ball well forward. He's got the ball back. This could lead to There is a lot of competition, as you would expect, in this top division. But this club are in with the favourites. Alan, it was tough, wasn't it, the way they lost their last game? They've got to do better today, and I sense that they're up for doing better today.
Well, I think they are. I mean, one or two heads maybe dropped towards the end of that defeat, but they've had a chance to pick themselves up in between, and they need to respond, they need to bounce back.
Al-Muwallad. Possession now with Totti. McDonald. Danny. Strong challenge. Into the attacking third. Nicely worked until that point when it broke down, and now they've got to try and regain possession. Building steadily here, keeping possession.
Oh, he showed great anticipation there.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting, and the cross coming in. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, that's not some... Going for goal! That's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
Well, when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And it's going to be his throw here. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. It's a quick break. Great place to win it back. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Headed puck. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Defence squeezed, they knew they'd caught their man off.
He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Here comes Robben. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Here's McDonald. It's good play until they got that challenge in. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal? Werner attacking well here. And he's free kick given. Martinez. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Cut out the pass. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. That was easy decision, free kick. That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
We can't have any complaints.
Still level in the game, and the noise you're hearing is from the away supporters who feel that the home team...
But he's caught offside, and you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
Doesn't need to go as soon as he did that.
Well, they know their football here, Alan, don't they? And they're not happy. They suspect a bit of gamesmanship.
Yeah, and I think they're right to suspect that, because the away team here really are trying to tick down the clock and get something out of this match.
Werner. Possibly booking this. And they've cut it out. Read the play well to intercept. That's a free kick. Al-Muwallad. There's some potential in this move. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Werner. Al-Muwallad. Spotted that well and intercepted.
Comes in strongly.
Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped.
And that tackle has got him the ball.
Onto the attack now.
He can put them in front. Oh, it could be dangerous.
The added time is 4 minutes. Boateng. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Opportunity now! What a fine save!
They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in. And the corner of dealt with pretty straightforwardly. And there is... Well, this is the second half now, and it's underway. There's good progress with this attack. He can't miss, and that's the goal that puts them in front. There'll be some questions asked about this later.
Well, the keeper's gone walkabouts, but what a gilt-edged golden opportunity. Couldn't miss.
Well, that was the opening goal. We've had to wait to the second half to get it, but it's come now into the attacking third.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
The shot's on! He wasn't fazed by facing a player who's already got the better of him in this game.
Well, he's got his defenders out of jail there because they allowed the striker to run free.
Tackle here. Oh, he could be in. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And in goes the cross. And the ball's got away from him. And that's good support as they build this attack. And pressed and won the ball well forward. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. In quickly. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. What we've got here is the home team winning, but the away team frustrated because it looks like there's a running down of the clock going on here.
Yeah, there's a bit of gamesmanship going.
Saw the goal and went for it. Terrific stop. It will be a corner. He's got his shot off now. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. And that will be a corner. You want to have another look at that one, Alan, I guess.
You've got to admire that. That is wonderful.
Martinez! Very good stop here. Referee points for a corner. Referee doing everything possible to keep this game flowing.
Al-Muwallad. It's a very good interception. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. 20 minutes now remaining. Attacking well here. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Taken up by Totti. Al-Muwallad.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Werner. That's cut out. Well, he's got the ball there in the defensive zone by reading the play very well. McDonald comes in with a tackle. On to the attack now. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Excellent interception. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition. Tackle goes in. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Ten minutes left of regular time. Well, the ref's going to let play go on here. It's an advantage. It's looking good, this move. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. They've coped with it well defensively. I think there's a split in the fans. They're all roaring, Alan, but some of them probably roaring to defend this 1-0 lead and some roaring for the attackers to add to it.
Yeah, I think one or two roaring for the final whistle too, but we've got a little bit of time before that happens.
Werner cut out the pass. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Possession in the midfield area. McDonald. Well, they're in a good position here. And the cross is in. And he goes for goal with his head. The player's a bit unhappy about this, but we can see it again, whether it should have been offside or not. It was called offside.
Oh, who would be a linesman, but this linesman, he's one of the best, and he gets it right here.
Having played the advantage, he's now going back to deal with the infringement that he could have blown for, and the offender's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I wonder whether he thought he got away with that because the play was allowed to go on, but no, he sees yellow.
Well, this could be their last chance to salvage something from this match. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Here's a chance to attack. The score! That's a good save. He got a touch to that. It looks as though they want to take this corner and get another goal. It would be an insurance goal for them. They're already leading by one, of course. Trying to thread it through here. Defender to it first. Oh, chance! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. And that's it. There goes the final whistle and the final score.